Hello everyone, Science 1, Standard 10, Chapter 3, Chemical Reactions and Equation. This is third video of this lesson, and in the previous video we have learned physical and chemical change. So in this video we will study first one word equation, second chemical equation, and third how to write down the chemical equation. Before we start with the word equation, let's revise what is chemical reaction. So the chemical reaction, the transformation of chemical substance into another chemical substance, is known as chemical reaction. For example, rusting of iron, the setting of milk into curd, digestion of food, respiration, etc. In a chemical reaction, a new substance is formed which is completely different in properties from the original substance. So in a chemical reaction, a chemical change takes place. Let's have an example. Na plus Cl, it gives NaCl. So NaCl is formed in the above reaction. The properties of NaCl is totally different from the original substance, that is Na and Cl. Now next let's see what is word equation. Word equation, let's have an example. On addition of zinc dust to the blue solution of copper sulfate, a colorless solution of zinc sulfate is formed. We can write this reaction, this equation in word. See, the aqueous solution of copper sulfate plus zinc dust, it gives aqueous solution of zinc sulfate plus copper. So, from this we can define the word equation. The simple way of representing a chemical reaction in word is called as word equation. So, here in form of word we have written the chemical reaction. Now, what is chemical equation? Let's have a same example. On addition of zinc dust to the blue solution of copper sulfate, a colorless solution of zinc sulfate is formed. The above word equation can be written in condensed form by using chemical formulae. So whatever I have written, the above word equation, that can be condensed by using chemical formulae. So see, zinc plus copper sulfate, it gives zinc sulfate plus copper. Here I have used chemical formulae to represent the reaction. So we can define chemical equation. The representation of chemical reaction in condensed form using chemical formulae is called as chemical equation. Now let's see how to write down a chemical equation. The convention followed while writing a chemical equation. The first one, in a chemical equation, the reactants are written on a left hand side while products on the right hand side. An arrow heading towards the product is drawn in between them, and this arrow indicates the direction of the reaction. For example, again I am taking the same example, zinc plus copper sulfate, it gives zinc sulfate plus copper. In this reaction, zinc and copper sulfate are the reactant. So these substances are written on the left hand side, while zinc sulfate plus copper are the products and written on the right hand side. An arrow heading towards the product is drawn in between them. Now second one, next, if the reactant or a product are more, they are linked with a plus sign in between them. Let's have a same example. Zinc plus copper sulfate, it gives zinc sulfate plus copper. In this reaction, the plus sign is drawn in between the reactant copper sulfate and zinc. Similarly, plus sign is drawn in between product zinc sulfate and copper. Next, to make the equation more informative, physical state are indicated in the equation. If the product or a reactant are present in gaseous state, then it is represented by a symbol G. If the reactant and product are in liquid state, then it is represented by a symbol L. If they are present in solid state, then they are represented by a symbol S. And if aqueous solution is there of a product or a reactant, then it is represented by a symbol AQ, means aqueous. Aqueous solution is any solution that uses water to dissolve the substance, means in this aqueous solution the solvent is water. If the product is in gaseous state, instead of G, it can be indicated by an arrow pointing upward. If the product form is insoluble solid in form of precipitate, then instead of S, it can be indicated by arrow pointing downward. Let's have an example of this. Again the same example. The zinc plus copper sulfate, it gives zinc sulfate plus copper. In this reaction, from the symbol S, we can understand zinc is present in solid form. And from symbol aqueous, we can understand CuSO4 is present in aqueous form. And again, also we can understand the product which is from zinc sulfate, it is also in aqueous form, and plus copper which is in solid state. Next example. When calcium carbonate is heated, it decomposes into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. In this reaction, carbon dioxide gas is formed, and it can also denoted by an arrow pointing upward. See, the carbon dioxide gas which is formed, which can also be denoted by, represented by an arrow. You can see in the example. Next, when the solution of barium chloride react with the solution of sodium sulfate, white precipitate of barium sulfate is formed along with sodium chloride. Here white PPT of barium sulfate is formed. So I have written white PPT and in bracket S, which is insoluble. So this can be written as by using an arrow which is pointing downward. So PPT can be represented by an arrow pointing downward. So children, there are more conventions to write down the chemical reaction, but in this video we have seen first 3 to 4 sign conventions. Whatever are the next, we will see in the next video. Thank you.